Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine today. I've just entered this cave to look for some specific relics that, that were found down here by some humans that we ran across. And that started before the first episode. I apologize for that. I should have started from the very beginning, but I decided not to start over. The first videos on YouTube are always the worst ones, right? Isn't that what everybody says? So anyway, here we are, and we're going to explore this cave, Tamlin and I, and see what we can find. Oh yes, I forgot. I wouldn't just sprint through this place, unless there was a good reason to sprint through here, but so far as of yet, I don't have a good reason to be sprinting. Like my life depends upon it. So far, there's just a very interesting cave. I see some... God! Oh my fucking god. Oh, dude, that scared me so bad. Okay. Alright, let's start attacking.
Let us end this quickly! Turn and run!
Nice job, Tamlin. Love to see it. Good job, Tamlin. Alright. A pile of bones. An elm shortbow. Lesser health poultice. Take that. I don't actually need this though. It's clearly worse than what I'm currently wearing, so I'm not going to use that. Okay, we've got a tree growing through the floor there. It's a chest I spy. I see there's a door. So apparently this place is infested with spiders, so that's not any good. Please don't be any more over here. Chest. Elf flight arrows. Absolutely, I'll take them. Maybe I should be equipping that. Elf flight arrows. I guess I would go here. So this adds an extra 6 attack with a chance to stun. Nice. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. So it was definitely worth going down here just for the arrows. What is this door? What is this? This ruin is dilapidated and falling apart. We could go that way, or we could go that way. Which way do we take, Tamlin? There's clearly some old bones. So apparently there must have been people here. I see a pelvis, a rib cage, a lower jaw. People have been here before. They've died. Old structures falling apart. What's that? Careful. Dirty fighting, stealth, poison making. The character poultice. Let's go.
What is that? A trap? Now you see true power! Is that it?
Looks like this one could be looted. Gold. So it can only be used for mages. Potion that contains a small amount of refined valerium. I don't need it, but I'll take it, just in case somebody else does. place is completely infested. If we stay here much longer, we might not last. Pile of bones. An old bow of no more use. It's too deteriorated to be used now. Oh, disgusting. Assuming there's a nest of spiders coming from there. This old ruin. Can't believe it's never been spotted before. A green stone. A blue-green stone with a pattern like a turtle's shell. I have no idea what that is, but I'll take it, just in case it might be valuable. Here's a metal door, so I can go through there. And then, what's this over here? Okay, let's go through this door first. Did I miss some loot here?
It is some kind of trap.
Yes, a trap. You know, I have to be more careful than that. Are you serious?
Trying to be tricky, huh?
There is no hope for you now! You want to die, don't you?
Yes. Damn spiders.
It will be done. Very well.
Fungi found underground in close proximity to lyrium veins. In addition to their restorative properties, they can also be made into poisons. You know what I notice is that inside of my inventory... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I saw it glowing, but that just means it's a new item, I suppose. Pile of bones. Definitely want that. Darkspawn dagger. I'm not interested. I don't want filth from the Darkspawn in my inventory.
What is that? A trap?
Good eye. You need to walk around. Okay, how do I keep them from stepping on the trap? It's like I see it and I try to walk around it with one character, and then the other character walks behind me and steps on it. Like, come on. I'm playing this on easy because I'm more interested in the story and lore, and I don't care too much for the fight.
It is some kind of trap.
Yes, good. Doesn't seem to help that I can notice it though. You have to be careful here. You can fall in there.
Yes.
Darmisu. Another dagger. Well, I specifically focus on the bow, so that's not something I plan on. So there's a door right there. There's a door here.
As you say. It will be done.
Don't have the skill. Okay, so let's go further in this way. can disarm it. I actually did not know I could disarm it. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. I didn't realize I could disarm it until just now. Tamlin, be careful. By the way, my name is Theron. Theron is actually the default name that was given to me, but I was like, you know what? That actually sounds pretty good. I'm not interested in changing it. Theron sounds like a very elvish name, and I thought it sounded great, so... Wait a minute. I've just taken a big circle. Tactics. Okay, so then I just went in a big circle, so that makes me think that when I had a choice, I went and took that door. I think I instead should take this direction. Things did not go well for him. And more slain. But for what reason? Dead
I
everywhere.
can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
It appears to be worn to me, but it does look vaguely familiar.
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
Wow. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at being so old here. It's human architecture, but this is representing the elven people. This isn't the time. You know, you're right. It is very interesting. So much of our past is lost to us.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
Door. And then further down the hall. Let's see. What? It's a trap.
Are those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
Walking skeletons.
Yes.
Don't need the sword. Not one to use swords.
It will be done.
Right. Let's see what's behind this door. What the devil is that?
You shall not touch me! You dare!
Leveling up. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left-click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Well, here's my attributes. I have 3 to spend. let's go with dexterity for the bow, willpower, cunning, specialization 0. I don't have that unlocked. Specializations are an enhanced version of a character's base class, granting stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is awarded at level 7 and level 14. Okay, so it's going to be a while. And then skill. Well, there's battle tactics, combat tactics, stealing, coercion, cunning, survival. Again, leveled by cunning. This is by, okay, personal level skill. Warriors and rogues gain access to second-tier weapon talents, as well as a bonus to stamina regeneration. Okay, well I need that for sure. I'll go with this. Tier 2 weapon talents. Here, the dirty fighting is okay, but I definitely want an archery skill. This was a passive. This one is aim. This one is pinning shot. I definitely want that. Okay. A shot to the target's legs disables the foe, pinning the target in place unless it passes a physical resistance check and slowing movement speed otherwise. I definitely need that because every enemy I have faced so far has been able to run up all the way to me. It's like, what's the point of having a bow if I can't stay ranged? So this here, I think, will pin them in place.
By the creators! What was that thing?
What the hell is that? It's an abomination I've never seen before. Greater health poultice. Mirror. Chance to reduce movement speed.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says.
Well, maybe the Keeper would be able to translate it. We definitely need to bring the presence of this discovery back to the clan.
Maybe, but she's not here to help us. Odd that it isn't broken like everything else. Especially with that bear lumbering around in here. I wonder what this writing is for.
That's a good point.
Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Then get away from it. We don't know what curses may be upon this mirror.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look.
Tamlin, step back.
It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground.
Tamlin,
And there's a great blackness.
that.
It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
What happened?
You're awake.
You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
I'm worried. Where's Tamlin?
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
The Shem, huh? The Shem. So we drove off some of the Shems in the forest, though.
I doubt you could have driven this one off. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Ah, so the Shemlin was a Grey Warden then.
So he claimed. I just wish he'd told us where that cave was. Most of the hunters are looking for it right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Yes, I kept telling Tamlin that we should have come back. I've warned him many times.
Do not worry, Dalen. Even I might have been intrigued enough by such a cave to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
It was definitely something like that. I don't know if it was Darkspawn, but whatever it was cursed. But to be sure, what does a Darkspawn look like? I'm not really sure.
Like a man, but dark and tainted with evil. Perhaps you fought one in the cave and it wounded you.
Well, this was no man. There were many monsters and there were dead men that walked. But really, what got us was the mirror. There was a mirror there.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalen? Without you, we will not find it.
I feel a little weak, but I can probably take you. But we must be careful. But yes, I feel fine, Keeper.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Well, what about you? Don't you want to see it? Are you not interested in the ruins and the mirror?
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all.
I see. So, is the clan leaving? Or are we staying in this spot?
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
Yes. Yes, we did. There were 3 of them. But fortunately, we were able to drive them off.
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
I should have killed him when I had the chance. Damn it. Well, Are you going to let them Shimlin drive us off? We're just gonna up and leave?
Our clan could slaughter their entire village if we cared to, but at the cost of bringing their king's rage down on our heads. These people are simple and have simple fears. This is their land, so we will go peacefully.
Wise words. I understand. Take Meryl to the cave and find Tamlin. I understand.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
But before I go, I am curious about these darkspawn you mentioned.
Remember that Tamlin needs your help.
Why didn't the Grey Wardens destroy all the darkspawn long ago?
They destroyed the last horde of darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all.
I see. So there are still some that are in existence. So do you think this cave was a darkspawn lair?
Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself.
I see. So why do you think the Grey Warden thinks that I had met a darkspawn?
Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Warden seemed to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any darkspawn, I don't see how that could be. No doubt he was mistaken.
I see. Could the bear-like monster that I met, could a bear-like monster be a darkspawn?
The old tomes say darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many darkspawn are seen only during what the humans call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those.
I see. So maybe it was a darkspawn. By the way, one more question. What exactly is a darkspawn?
They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganlan, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt.
I see. All right.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
But I have a few... I know I must go, but I need to understand. I have questions
When
about the Grey
Tamlin's
Warden.
life is at stake? Ah, very well.
Yes, just quickly. I thought all the Grey Wardens had disappeared.
Not quite, Dylan. After they defeated the Darkspawn long ago, the Grey Warden's numbers diminished greatly over the centuries. It seems the humans have little use for them if Darkspawn aren't actively raising their lands. I suppose the thought of Darkspawn returning one day did not occur to them.
Yes. We have been irresponsible, that's for sure. Well, have they returned?
The Grey Warden thinks so. A war may be in the offing. If so, we must get as far away from it as possible.
Certainly. But couldn't we help the Grey Wardens in battle?
Let the humans fight their battles, as we must fight our own.
How did he know to bring me to you?
He said he'd been looking for our clan, and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order.
And are these wardens, are they great warriors of a type?
They are the best and most noble of all races, Dalen. Few can achieve their standards.
And why did you believe anything this Shemlin said?
He seemed honorable, and his care for your safety speaks well of him. I trust my judgment.
Understand.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
All right. Goodbye, Keeper. I appreciate it. Okay. I certainly am going to need at least a little bit of food. Well, no food here. Just an iron dagger. Okay, so I think that'll wrap it up for today's episode. Today, we experienced we went into the cave, we explored, we found a magic mirror that may have taken Tamlin, and very creepy. We've met Darkspawn for the first time in our lives. Apparently they were just some Darkspawn bears, and we learned about a Grey Warden that had found us and brought us back to this camp. I am now going to see if I can find Tamlin on my way back to the cave, bring him back, and then the whole clan is going to move out. So anyway, it was great having you here today, and I will see you next episode.